Hey, what's going on, guys? Tony here from For the Core. Today we're going to talk about ownership. All right, extreme ownership. Owning up to your mistakes, the decisions you make, your failures, right? But before I begin, two things. One, I'd like to apologize for the background noise. I'm driving to work again. I'm in my car. And two, thank you all for the love and support you've shown since I started my channel back in April. It means a whole hell of a lot, guys, and I'm glad that you guys are getting a lot of useful information about this stuff. I did not intend on this channel taking off like it did, and I've been gone for the last few months, as you guys know, who've been watching me for a little bit. I went MIA for a little bit, as I discussed in my last video, Morning Routines, which is right there at the top. Haven't watched it, check it out. And look, went through a divorce, as I said, and life was a little rough there for a little bit, guys. I had to kind of take a step back, recalibrate, but I'm back. I'm ready to get this information out to you guys, and I just want to say thank you all so much, okay? The channel didn't die when I left, but instead it kept growing, which is just crazy. It's the beauty of it. So this video and all of my other videos, if you're new to this channel, I'm a Marine Corps veteran. Got out almost 7 years ago. Was on active duty for 4 years. I got out as a sergeant, and look, I had a great time in the Marine Corps, guys. It's an amazing gun club, and it's an amazing branch to be a part of if you go in with the right mindset. Okay, it's not all about PT and looking good. All right, you could be a PT stud, but you can have a shitty mindset, and you know, you're only going to go so far. All right, but what I try and do with my channel is give you guys useful information, tell you things, and talk about things that maybe people aren't talking about with you. Okay. Like morning routines, my last video, or this video, ownership, discipline, having the right mindset, all right? And I am a firm believer that if your mind is right, you have the right mindset, especially going into the Marine Corps, you're gonna be that much far ahead of your peers, guys, and you're gonna excel that much faster than everybody else, okay? So let's dive into it. Ownership, what is it? What is my definition of it? Why do I think it's important? Nobody likes somebody who makes a mistake. Everybody knows they made that mistake, and then they fail to own up to it, right? They blame other people, or they give you a bunch of excuses, right? Me personally, that is one of my biggest pet peeves in an individual, and it's a quick way for me to lose respect in you and not have any confidence in you. If you can't own up to a mistake, then I don't really want anything to do with you, okay? I don't like working with you. Like I said, I don't have the confidence, and I really just don't care for you as a person, because that shows a lot about your character, all right? But if you can make a mistake, no matter how big or small it is, and you can come to terms with it, like, oh shit, I messed up, I'm gonna go tell somebody that I messed up. Like if you mess up at work, you make a big mistake, maybe you broke something, or maybe you're driving a forklift and you run over a piece of material, right? Instead of trying to hide it and just shove that shit in the trailer, you go up to your manager like, hey man, I just want to let you know that material over there, I damaged it, and just come forward with it, all right? Because sooner or later, somebody's going to find out, and they're going to be like, wow, there's going to be an investigation on different things maybe, or someone's going to look into it, and it's going to get traced back to you, and they're like, yo dog, like, why didn't you say anything? And then you're going to have to backpedal, then you're going to make excuses, they're going to lose confidence, and you're going to have to try and gain that respect all over again, earn their trust. You know, there's one person in particular who talks about this a lot, and it's Jocko Willink. For those of you guys who have not heard of Jocko, he's been on the Joe Rogan podcast a few times. That's how I found out about him. But he is a former Navy SEAL, badass dude. You know, somebody everybody should look up to. And he talks about extreme ownership. He wrote a book on it. It's an amazing book. And it's just that. It doesn't matter how big or small your mistake is, own it. All right? Now, like I said, I try and give you guys useful tools to take with you when you join the Marine Corps. Maybe you're already in the Marine Corps, but, you know, a lot of you guys who are watching, I know you're looking to join. So, if you can get in the habit of changing your mindset, these little things that I'm telling you, like today's video, ownership, own up to your mistakes, guys, because the more you do it, the more comfortable you get, the more you realize people don't get as mad if you make a mistake, or if you fail at something, or you do something wrong, but you're the first person to come up to them and say, hey, I messed up, right? Or I don't know the answer to this. Own up to the fact that you're not as smart. Maybe you're a manager or a supervisor somewhere. You don't know all the answers, okay? And your employees know you don't know all the answers. But if you can own up to the fact that you don't know all the answers, and you're going to rely on the people who do, people are going to look at you different. They're going to respect that, okay? Because you own up to your shit. And if you're joining the Marine Corps and you can do those little things, you're going to go that much farther, right? You're going to be that much more ahead of your peers, and people are going to respect you guys. They're going to look at you as a young Marine and be like, wow, Private Schmuckatelli, he's a solid dude. And they're going to give you more responsibility. They're going to see what you're about, and they're going to see, wow, this dude's got a great mindset for being such a young person, right? That's rare these days. I'm not calling you young generation out, but a lot of you guys are babies, man. Like, it's almost sickening in a way. My generation, the millennials, I don't even like being a part of it or associated with it, because it's embarrassing how soft we've become as a generation, and the generations that continue to follow. It's sickening, all right? People are entitled, they bitch, they moan, they cry about everything. Everybody's so goddamn sensitive. And if you're one of those people and you're looking to join the Marine Corps, one, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. But two, the Marine Corps doesn't want you. Just be a good person. Have the discipline to be a good person, do the right thing, and own up to your mistakes, guys, all right? Sorry, I kind of went off on a little tangent there, but it's frustrating, guys. I got friends who are still in the military. Some are drill instructors right now. Some are recruiters. And they always tell me, like, yo, dude, like, it's changed. It's different. You can't even yell at somebody without them going and trying to court-martial you. Or, you know, take the ass chewings, guys. Because if you're getting your ass chewed, you freaking did something wrong. Most likely, almost 100% of the time, you deserve the ass chewing that you are receiving. Okay? And if you're too big of a softy to get yelled at, and for something that you did, right, not owning up to it, then the Corps doesn't want you and you don't belong in it, okay? I hope you guys took something from this video. I'm not angry, okay? I'm not at all. I'm happy. I'm happy people want to join the Marine Corps. I'm happy people are watching these videos and getting something from it, all right? I'm happy that you guys are trying to better yourselves, right? You're hungry for this information, and I'm hungry to get it out to you guys. If you guys have comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to drop them down below. I give you my email all the time, forthecorps1@gmail.com. Leave me an email. I freaking respond to all the comments and questions, guys. All right, this is what I'm doing this for. I'm not here to just make these videos and leave you guys hanging, okay? So I hope you found this video helpful. As always, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I don't know the answers to everything, okay? And not everything I'm telling you is right or wrong. I'm never going to tell you what you should and shouldn't do, but rather just give you this information. Take it for what it is. Hopefully you guys can take something away from it, and I just wish you all the best, all right? This is Tony from For the Corps. Semper Fi.